Have you ever heard the term Sigma male? A highly praised and unique personality type that so many men aspire to? You know it might be you, right? Feeling like an outsider looking in, like you always know the right answer, but no one else seems to see it. Sounds familiar? People will tell you that Sigma personality does not exist, that this is just a made-up term, and that you should not waste your time on it. But how come so many men find actual strength in finally knowing what they are? You see, being a Sigma is not a binary choice. It's a spectrum of behaviors and tendencies that describe a certain type of man, a successful man. And the best thing is that some of these behaviors can be trained and implemented by anyone. I mean anyone who wants to achieve success in his life. Today I will talk about the 15 most common characteristics of a Sigma male, the lone wolf among men. If at any point you feel like I'm talking about you, let me know in the comments. Let's roll. Number 15. He is independent. The independent nature of Sigma males is a key part of their character. It allows them to remain aloof and unattached from the world. This means that they do not rely on others for approval or validation, allowing them to make decisions based solely on what is best for them. This independence gives them an edge over those who are more easily swayed by outside influences or peer pressure. It also gives them a greater ability to think objectively and make decisions that are best suited to their own interests rather than those of others. This kind of behavior is essential for Sigma males, as it enables them to navigate through life with clarity and confidence. With this kind of mindset, they can take advantage of opportunities that may come their way without feeling the need to conform or change in order to please other people. As a result, they often find themselves in positions where they can have a positive impact on their environment and on the lives of those around them, while still retaining control of their own actions and decisions. In order to assess whether you possess similar behavior, it is important to consider how much influence external factors have on your decision-making process. Do you take into account other people's opinions when making your decisions? Are you able to look objectively at different scenarios without being swayed by the opinion of others? Are you able to take risks without worrying about what other people may think? These are all signs that you may display similar traits associated with Sigma male behavior. Number 14. He has a strong moral code. A Sigma male has a strong moral code, meaning that they adhere to their own personal beliefs and ethics in all of their decisions. This type of behavior is essential for Sigma males, as it allows them to stay true to themselves and have a sense of purpose. Having a solid moral code also gives Sigma males a strong inner strength, allowing them to stand up for what they believe in and pursue their goals with determination. Additionally, having such principles can help Sigma males create meaningful relationships with others and ensure that their actions are not motivated by greed or selfishness. To check if you display similar behavior to that of a Sigma male, ask yourself if your decisions are based on your principles and beliefs or driven by external forces. Do you feel like you're taking control of your life, or do you let other people's opinions influence your decisions? Are you confident when it comes to setting boundaries and sticking to them? Do you take responsibility for your mistakes and apologize when necessary? Lastly, examine how comfortable you are making difficult decisions without asking for advice from other people. Answering these questions can help determine whether or not you exhibit the same kind of moral code as Sigma males. Number 13. He is intellectual. Sigma males can be described as independent and intellectually curious individuals. They tend to be more analytical and thoughtful when it comes to problem solving, often looking for more creative solutions than traditional methods. They also have an aptitude for understanding complicated concepts quickly and recall them easily. Being intellectual is essential for Sigma males, as it allows them to stay ahead of the curve in many areas they may pursue, such as their careers or educational endeavors. It gives them the ability to think critically and find unique solutions that set them apart from the rest. Additionally, being intellectual allows a Sigma male to adapt and respond quickly to changing situations due to their deep understanding of complex issues. There are several ways one can check if they display similar behavior. The most important quality for a Sigma male is being able to think outside the box, so look for ways your ideas might differ from standard conventions or norms. They also tend to read extensively in order to gain new knowledge and perspectives on topics, so keeping up with current events may help you develop this kind of behavior as well. Finally, ask yourself if you're comfortable challenging yourself intellectually and expanding your thinking beyond what is typically expected. If so, then you likely possess the same qualities as a Sigma male. Number 12. He is disciplined. A Sigma male is someone who is highly disciplined and focused on their own achievement. They are independent, self-motivated, and have an unwavering commitment to their goals. Discipline helps Sigma males stay on track and ensures that they don't get distracted or sidetracked from achieving what they want to achieve. It also helps them stay organized and focused, which can be invaluable when it comes to reaching success. Being disciplined requires a strong sense of personal responsibility and the ability to push yourself forward even when you feel like giving up or getting lazy. Discipline allows Sigma males to work through difficult times without losing sight of the end goal, which helps them remain motivated and on track with their objectives. The benefits of having this kind of focus are immense. It allows Sigma males to remain productive and achieve results faster than they would if they were unfocused or undisciplined. To check if you display similar behavior, take note of how often you make commitments to yourself and others, and how often you follow through with those commitments. Are you consistent in your habits? Do you keep up with deadlines? Are you able to stay focused on tasks in spite of distractions? These are all indicators that show whether or not your behavior reflects that of a Sigma male, someone who is highly disciplined and committed to achieving their goals. Number 11, he is resourceful. A Sigma male is a resourceful person who is capable of utilizing the resources around them to their advantage. They are adept at recognizing and taking advantage of opportunities that present themselves, as well as being able to see and make use of connections between seemingly unrelated things or ideas. This behavior is essential for Sigma males because it allows them to stay one step ahead of the competition and maximize their potential in any given situation. Being resourceful also gives them the confidence to take on challenges without worry and find creative solutions when faced with roadblocks. Resourcefulness also requires attention to detail and an understanding of the bigger picture simultaneously. It involves picking out important information from large amounts of data and then piecing together the bits and pieces into something which serves your purpose best. In order to check if you display similar behavior, start by assessing how you handle difficulties. Do you look for creative solutions or do you become overwhelmed? Do you proactively seek out opportunities or do you wait for them to arrive? When faced with a challenge, do you break down the problem into smaller parts so that it can be solved more efficiently? Such behaviors all indicate a resourceful mindset that can lead to remarkable results when applied correctly. Number 10, he is resilient. Being resilient is an essential behavior for Sigma males, as it allows them to overcome challenges and problems with strength and grace. This behavior allows them to take on difficult tasks with a sense of determination and courage while remaining focused on the goal. Resilience helps them to stay positive when faced with obstacles, enabling them to push through adversity and come out stronger in the end. It also gives them the confidence to take risks without fear of failure, allowing them to explore new avenues and ideas without feeling overwhelmed or inhibited by potential difficulties. Sigma males have many advantages due to their resilience. They are better able to manage stress, be more adaptive in their approach to problem solving, become better decision makers, and enjoy higher levels of self-esteem. All of these benefits can contribute greatly towards success in both personal and professional life. To check if you display similar behavior, observe yourself in challenging situations. Do you maintain a sense of enthusiasm and drive even when things become difficult? Do you take risks without worrying about failure? Can you remain focused on the goal despite obstacles? These are all indicators of strong resilience. Furthermore, pay attention to how your thoughts and emotions are impacted by challenging situations. Which ones lead towards growth or progress versus those that lead towards defeat or helplessness? These can be clues as to your level of resilience. Number 9, he is selective with relationships. Sigma males are selective with relationships because they value themselves, their freedom, and their independence. They want to choose people they genuinely enjoy being around and form relationships that benefit them in some way. Sigma males know how to use their resources wisely and understand that forming meaningful relationships is an investment of time and energy. As a result, they are careful in choosing partners who can offer them something unique, be it friendship or love. They prefer to have fewer but deeper connections than many superficial ones. The benefits of being selective in relationships are manifold. A Sigma male can concentrate on pursuing his interests and passions without having to worry about pleasing everyone else. He can focus on self-improvement without feeling pressured into the traditional expectations of romance or friendship. Moreover, by having fewer but more meaningful connections, a Sigma male builds strong foundations for trust and loyalty that usually last long-term. To check whether you display similar behavior, observe yourself in different situations, such as interacting with friends or romantic partners. If you find yourself often having second thoughts when making decisions related to others, or if you tend to choose your own plans over those proposed by someone else, then it's likely that you have similar values as a Sigma male and would benefit from being pickier about whom you allow into your life. Additionally, pay attention to how much effort you're willing to put into getting to know someone before deciding whether to maintain a relationship with them. If the answer is not much, then it could indicate that you are selective like Sigma males tend to be. Number 8, he likes to be alone. Sigma males are highly independent and value their aloneness above all else. They prefer working on their own, making decisions for themselves, and forming their own individual conclusions. Sigma males do not need the approval or validation of others to feel confident in their decisions. This behavior is essential as it allows them to be true to themselves and have an inner identity that is free from outside influences and pressures. Their freedom from external pressure also allows them to express and explore unique ideas, creating innovative solutions that others might not have considered. Examples of this behavior include avoiding large crowds, abstaining from group activities, and avoiding unnecessary confrontation with others. A Sigma male can often be found alone in a quiet space, either reading a book or listening to music. As they need no input from anyone else, they can spend hours happily engaged in meaningful activities without having to worry about what other people think or say about them or their interests. The benefits of this behavior include self-reliance, independence, and creativity. They are able to think freely and unconventionally, which can lead to unique solutions and insights that may otherwise have been overlooked by the masses. It also aids introspection, which leads to more balanced decisions, greater understanding of oneself, increased self-confidence, and improved resilience in difficult situations. To check if you display similar behavior, assess your comfort level when engaging with other people. Do you prefer being alone? Are you comfortable expressing yourself without worrying about how it will be received? Do you take your time making decisions independently? If the answer is yes, then there is a chance that you possess many of the traits associated with Sigma males. Number 7. He has a low-maintenance lifestyle. The Sigma male is a man who has embraced a low-maintenance lifestyle. This type of lifestyle is essential for the Sigma male as it gives them the freedom to focus on their goals, ambitions, and passions without being bogged down by the traditional trappings of life. By leading a low-maintenance lifestyle, Sigma males are able to stay focused on what matters to them without getting distracted by superfluous activities or possessions. A low-maintenance lifestyle typically includes minimalistic living, such as avoiding unnecessary possessions, limiting shopping trips, and non-essential purchases, having minimal furniture and living in small spaces, among other things. For example, a Sigma male may choose to give away items that they don't truly need or want in order to free up more space and save money. This can help them avoid impulse buying or collecting items that they don't actually need. The benefits of a low-maintenance lifestyle are many. Not only does it help keep finances under control, but it also helps simplify one's life and make room for creative pursuits. Additionally, it allows more time to be invested in hobbies such as reading, writing, or learning new skills, instead of worrying about keeping up with trends or constantly shopping for clothes or accessories. To check if you display similar behavior, look at your daily habits. Do you spend an excessive amount of time shopping? Do you own too many items that you don't truly need? If so, then chances are you may benefit from taking steps towards a more low-maintenance approach. Number 6. He is a leader. A Sigma male is a leader by example, not by force or control. This type of individual recognizes their power to influence and build relationships through their own actions rather than relying on external forms of authority or direction. They tend to be independent and self-directed, setting strong personal boundaries while providing support and guidance to others in a non-intrusive yet effective way. A Sigma male will often lead from the side, using their knowledge and experience to help those around them succeed without taking credit themselves. They strive to be an example for others to follow and draw inspiration from, embodying the characteristics that they wish others to take on. Sigma males tend to be very organized and goal-oriented with an eye for detail that allows them to stay focused on what needs to get done. They are reliable and dependable, delivering consistent results without having to be constantly micromanaged or directed. They understand the value of collaboration and teamwork, but remain independent enough in thought and action that others perceive their contributions as valuable and beneficial. Recognizing these traits in yourself can involve looking at your own behavior objectively. Looking out for when you are leading by example rather than coercion, valuing independence while recognizing the potential of collaboration and demonstrating this outwardly. It can also include making sure you are staying focused on whatever task lies ahead while keeping an eye out for improvement opportunities along the way. Number 5. He's a risk taker. Sigma males display a certain type of behavior that can be described as risk-taking. These individuals often have a tendency to take on challenges and put themselves in risky, uncomfortable situations, believing they are capable of overcoming any obstacle that stands in their way. Sigma males are not afraid to push their limits and challenge the status quo. They tend to be independent and self-directed, looking for new ways to get ahead instead of relying on conventional methods. Examples of this behavior include starting a new business venture despite having no prior experience in the field or taking on a difficult project where success is uncertain. Recognizing this type of personality in yourself can be done by reflecting on your own behaviors and attitudes towards risk-taking activities. Do you find yourself taking risks more than the average person? Are you constantly pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone? Do you find yourself motivated by ambitious goals? If you answer yes to these questions, then you may have some Sigma male traits within you. Additionally, it can help to think about how you respond when faced with difficult tasks or uncertain outcomes. Do you remain optimistic despite the risks involved? Number 4, he is emotionally intelligent and self-aware. A Sigma male is a man who possesses high emotional intelligence and self-awareness. These traits enable him to understand the emotions of others and to be aware of his own feelings. He is able to make decisions based on his values and moral compass rather than relying on what other people think he should do. He is often independent and does not conform to societal standards or norms, instead forging his own path in life. As such, he can be seen as an alpha male who has no need for approval from peers or society. Examples of Sigma males could include entrepreneurs who have created successful businesses against the odds or leaders who stand up for their beliefs despite criticism. One way to recognize if you are a Sigma male is by assessing your emotional intelligence levels. If you are able to accurately read the emotions of those around you, then this is likely a sign that you possess strong emotional intelligence. In order to become more emotionally intelligent and self-aware, it is important to focus on developing your awareness skills through mindfulness practices such as meditation and journaling. Meditation will help increase your inner understanding, while journaling can provide greater insight into how you feel and why you act the way you do. Additionally, it can be helpful to practice active listening when interacting with others so that you can better identify their feelings and needs while remaining mindful of your own thoughts and feelings during these conversations. By committing yourself to develop these skills over time, you may find that eventually, your Sigma male character traits start becoming more prominent within yourself. Number 3, he is adaptable to change. Sigma males are highly adaptable to change, displaying a great capacity for adjustment and resilience to difficult circumstances. They are characterized by a keen self-awareness and understanding of their environment. This allows them to respond quickly and appropriately to new or unexpected situations. Unlike the more traditional alpha male who relies on strength and dominance, a Sigma male is able to progress without relying on these characteristics. He can be tenacious in his pursuit of goals while still remaining flexible in how he goes about achieving them. In terms of recognizing this type of personality in oneself, it's important to pay attention to your feelings during times of change or transition. Do you find yourself looking for new solutions, thinking outside the box, reaching for new ideas that no one else has considered? These are all clues that you might have an adaptable Sigma male personality type. It's important to remember that although Sigma males are highly adaptable, they do have their limits just like anyone else does. It is still essential for them to maintain healthy boundaries and practice self-care to remain emotionally balanced when dealing with changes in their environment and life circumstances. Number 2 is unpredictable and spontaneous. A Sigma male is a person who is known to be unpredictable and spontaneous. This type of behavior is often seen as desirable or attractive, as it means that the individual is not afraid to take risks and is independent in their thinking. Sigma males typically have a greater sense of freedom than other people, and they enjoy exploring new ideas and experiences. They are also more likely to challenge traditional norms and find solutions to problems that others may not consider. An example of this type of behavior would be a Sigma male deciding to take an unplanned road trip with friends instead of following the expected routine. This type of decision-making shows spontaneity, which can be seen as attractive since it indicates that the individual does not feel restricted by what society dictates as normal or expected. Sigma males can also be identified by their tendency to make decisions without considering what others may think. These individuals usually have an independent frame of mind and do not allow themselves to be swayed by outside influences. Additionally, they rarely second-guess their own decisions and can act quickly when something interests them. To recognize these traits in yourself, try thinking back to situations where you went against convention or surprised yourself by taking a risk that you wouldn't normally take. If you find that you are constantly looking for new ways to approach old problems or concepts, then this could be a sign that you possess some Sigma male characteristics. Number 1, he doesn't accept excuses. A Sigma male is an individual who refuses to accept excuses from himself or from others. This behavior stems from their desire to take responsibility for all of their actions, as they believe that they are responsible for whatever happens in their lives. They often reject any attempts by people to justify bad behavior by making excuses. Sigma males also tend to be fiercely independent, as they don't want anyone else influencing their decisions or beliefs. As a result, they don't rely on anyone else's opinion and are slow to trust people, as they prefer to make decisions by themselves. In order to recognize if you have this type of personality, ask yourself the following questions. Do I believe that I am responsible for my own actions? Do I feel the need to take control of my life and make decisions independently? Am I suspicious of other people's opinions or attempts at justification? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, then it is likely that you have a Sigma male, lone wolf type of personality. If you want to find out more about Sigma males, here is the video you should really watch next. Also, if you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to the mensclue channel.